Welcome back to Bell. Let's take a stroll through Rey Mysterio's career in the WWE. This was requested by, well, a lot of people. So I won't make you wait anymore. Let's go. So, Rey Mysterio started his career in 1989 in Mexico. In 1985, he started to transition to the United States and began competing in ECW. Shortly after arriving in the land of Extreme, he got signed by WCW. That's when he really started to get introduced to the American wrestling audience. His high-flying style earned him 5 Cruiserweight Championships and 4 Tag Team Championships. Mysterio stayed with WCW until it was bought by the WWE in 2001. He then returned to Mexico, but Mysterio's career was just getting started. July 25th, 2002, SmackDown. Rey Mysterio would be introduced to the WWE audience. He took on fellow Cruiserweight Chavo Guerrero. Despite being his debut match, the crowd was behind Rey Mysterio, but that didn't stop Mysterio from putting on a stellar match. As expected, the match was very fast-paced and full of energy. There was never a dull moment. Mysterio gave a great sample of what he was capable of. This didn't prevent it from being a competitive match, though. Chavo Guerrero got a decent amount of powerful moves in, but still helped make Mysterio look like a fantastic performer. Of course, Mysterio would come out on top, and Mysterio's journey in the WWE had just begun. Soon after his debut, Mysterio formed a tag team with Edge, and after competing together, they eventually won the WWE Tag Team Championships, and held on to them until Survivor Series 2002. Mysterio then began to pursue the Cruiserweight Championship. He faced Matt Hardy for the gold at WrestleMania 19, but wasn't successful until defeating him a few months later on SmackDown. He went on to win the Cruiserweight title another 2 times. After that, Rey Mysterio would return to the tag team scene, winning the WWE Tag Team Championships with Rob Van Dam, Eddie Guerrero, and Batista, and would hold the title a collective 4 times in his career. In 2006, Rey Mysterio would become a part of the World Heavyweight Championship picture, as he won the Royal Rumble match and ultimately won the title at WrestleMania 22. He would hold on to the title for a little over 100 days, and would continue to compete for it throughout his career, but wasn't able to regain the championship until 2010. But in 2009, at WrestleMania 25, he would beat JBL in 21 seconds to win his first Intercontinental Championship, and win the title again later that year. The last WWE title he held was in 2011 when he won the WWE Championship on Raw. Mysterio continued to be a part of the WWE, but injuries kept forcing him to take time off. So, finally, we come to the end of Mysterio's run in the WWE. Rey Mysterio's very last WWE match was on April 7th, 2014 on the Raw after WrestleMania 30. He took on Bad News Barrett. Right after the match started, Barrett attempted to say a few words, but was cut off by Rey Mysterio. The two brawled for roughly 4 minutes, and honestly, there's not a whole lot to say. Mysterio got some big moves in, but besides that, this wasn't meant to be anything special, which is sad, considering this has been the last we've seen of Rey Mysterio in the WWE. But, in the end, Bad News Barrett got the pin on Rey Mysterio, and Mysterio eventually left the WWE. Since then, Mysterio has continued to perform on the independent scene, and has been signed by Lucha Underground since 2015. Rey Mysterio had spent over a decade with the WWE, and has accomplished a ton. Who knows if he'll ever come back for another match, but I do definitely see a Hall of Fame induction in his future. Thanks again to everyone who requested a video on Rey Mysterio. It's really cool to see your guys' comments. But let us know who you want covered on a future episode of Bell to Bell. And if you just can't wait, click on the annotation to watch Shawn Michaels' first and last matches. I'm Zach from Tap Out Corner, and I'll see you next time.